Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Spaceport Sigma map. We're playing as a green player out of the 6th position. And we have one of the launch pad positions. Pink goes right here, I think, to try to prevent me from capping that launch pad. I think I'm going to get rolled on turn 1. I could cap this launch pad here, but I've got all this material up here. If red goes on the 3 and pink goes here on the 5, I will go down here. I'll pass up this because I just don't want to deal with the quarreling that they're going to have. Or if red goes on the 1 here, I get stuck behind him. Okay, we're not going to bother with that. Normally, I would bother with this. We're not going to bother with it that time. We will go down here to take a 1-point bonus. It's the perfectly fine spot to be. As long as I landed on a launch pad, I did not want to compete with red and pink for this area up here. I think that's insane. Black does not roll me. That is very good that I do not get rolled by black on turn 1. Now, we're probably only going to start with 8 troops. I assume we get rolled more than once here. Some potential greedy takes in here could lose this player his capital. I feel like you got to be a little bit careful. 5 could be down to 2 troops here. And I think he's going to roll that. That is very aggressive by the black player. But I don't fully hate it. I figured pink, with red here, pink up here, I just didn't want to deal with that. We just got to hope that we don't end up with like yellow or blue behind us because we don't know where these players are capped. I'm going to go 2 troops here, pull in. If I have like a 7 cap here, I even feel half decent. But yeah, this is Spaceport Sigma, solid size map, but it's always got these 3 launch pad 1 point. Well, usually 1. Actually, yeah, each of them 1 point holds a bonus, right? So this is the +6 bottom left, this +6 here, and the +4 up here. Pink fails that roll onto me. So maybe mismanagement of troops there. Just gotta hope we don't get hit by yellow or blue. Both of those players see me, which is not great. Red does not see me. Presumably, red plays for his bonus up here, and we will be knocked below the adequate amount of troops. I think red will take a turn 1 bonus here. Yellow is playing for presumably somewhere else on the board with all of those takes there. We got to hope we don't get aggressed by black. Black is not botted, so black may have this +6 here in command tower and start our game off with quite the snowball. We are playing the meta settings here. Auto setup, 6-second turn timer, progressive cards, balance, split dice, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals are off, fog and blizzards are on. We got automated inactivity behavior as the red player fails the 2-on-1 there. I don't want to steal his capital. Don't finish your bonus. Okay, he does not. That's good. That's at least sensible. Blue lost his cap. My assumption is blue lost his cap to yellow. And he's still here. Flying the flag of... It's not Tuvalu. It's one of those Pacific Islands, though. Is that just the Fijian flag? I think that might just be the Fiji flag. I think it is. So, I think blue may have unsuccessful in his endeavors there. I can't play overly aggressively here, but I need to try to take some territories. I actually only got knocked 1 below quantity of getting extra troops. If you're at 12 territories, that's when you start getting an extra troop per every 3 territories that you have, including 12 and beyond. So 12, 15, 18, like that would be if you had 18 territories, you get 3 extra troops. Start with 8. Gonna attack into here to fortify, and then maybe I hit and split, just like something like this. Just to take some extra stuff, fortify to cap so we're defended. Nice 8 cap should be fine. Come on. I'm not going to roll it. Losing, I had the same thing that happened to red up here happen to me. Lost 3 on a... so you come out into the middle. Lost 3 on a 2, which is brutal. Black actually plays very slow off of that position, which is surprising. So I'm going to have a hard time here, especially with pink playing for the +8 in high bay. I would not split too much off here, sir. It's unfortunate he's hitting me. We're only going to start with 5 on our next turn. And I need to prioritize my focus on... So, whoa. Yellow has double cap in the +6 here? Is that right? So hopefully black actually has a player to have to deal with. Is he going to sit on that? That's bold. Surely not. Oh my gosh, he does. So yellow somehow has the terminal B bonus. And he's sitting right in front of the black player. If black's cap is open and aware of this, I would try to make an aggressive play. Personally. Hit up into pink here. He does. Oh, don't roll the 5 on 2. You know pink is capped here. Wow. Wow, that's a bad play. I don't know if pink will be aware of that, but that's a particularly unimpressive play by the red player there. I did not like that. They have a bonus. Black has a bonus. Yellow has a bonus. I actually think it's probably in my best interest to target yellow on this turn. Oh, no. Why does that... See, I don't understand why the bot would place back here. Okay. That's exciting. So I wanted to knock black out of here, but I think I actually want to knock the bot out of here. There's a lot of bot. All right, we'll knock red and... And we'll knock red out of here. And we'll track the bot, and hopefully the bot knocks blue or yellow out of here. Black's getting 16. Oh, wow. Oh, yellow, that's not good. So maybe black was getting 10 before. Oh, he didn't have the bonus. He just had territory. I don't know why he hit me there. That seems a little rash. I mean, these two are hitting each other. We just got to pray the yellow player isn't bot. Hopefully yellow is sticking with it. Because then he'll get hit. They'll fight each other over there. I'll be left alone. I can start chipping away at pink and red. At least in my bonus. If I can get this bonus and hold, I'll probably be okay. I don't love that pink is pushing for high bay. This is not great. Yeah, and he's targeting me. Yeah, I mean, he's getting dangerously close to this. Red might be able to steal the cap, though, if red didn't lose the bonus. Yellow has double cap, but has not lost the bonus. Or has not lost those. Lost the bonus, didn't lose the double cap. Is still playing. Black went very aggressive on that play. To the point where he might risk losing his own bonus. Seems that yellow has found the capital and is slow rolling. So I think the 8 cap is fine for now. I just need to continue playing very aggressively. I think that's my best bet, is to just continue playing very aggressively down here in terms of takes. And I just need blue to stop placing in here, which is unfortunate that it hasn't. It having the extra territory in here is not ideal for me. So tough spot, but the game's not over until I'm eliminated, right? So red holds, and my hope here is that red, 1, doesn't have any troops behind me, and 2, uses whatever troops he does have to go into pink. Yellow and black presumably keep each other in check, and then we stabilize because of the other 4 players kind of giving each other the business. If we end up seeing that red is taking bonuses behind me, then obviously not ideal for the enjoyers of the See Money YouTube channel. Now, I need blue to get eliminated kind of as early as possible here, mostly because I don't like waiting for the bot's turns to play out. So hopefully these three troops land in a different part of the map. I don't think they will. I think they will land on my part of the map, and I'll have to deal with them, which just makes me sad. No, they do land elsewhere. That is very good for me then. That is actually stellar, because that is extra troops that are not here. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I'll just dump everything here then. I wasn't originally going to. But if this can get blue out of here. That was a good roll. I don't think yellow has a bonus, so I'm less worried about him than I am about black. Black is getting... Didn't even see the total. 15. So yellow's going to have a tough time over there. I think. Unless red can do something about it. Black is just massive expansion. First turn on this map, or first turn in the turn order. Yeah, black's got 3 caps. So yellow is cooked. Yellow is absolutely cooked. Pink trades. Pink is not holding this big bonus here. Sets in the first position. I don't know that I would have done that personally, but yellow is completely capless. And will likely bot out. So I won't be surprised to see my cow. Oh, he trades? Wait. He's not dead yet. He's still here. GTG565X is at least trying. Maybe black got terrible cap rolls. I mean, we could see a cap number flip here if yellow still exists in this region. He got one back. I mean, he got one back. That's not nothing. Maybe he even stole this one. Red's getting 12. Because red could, with how aggressive black is playing, red could swoop down in here. Red trades. Why is everybody trading so early? I could trade. I would normally don't condone trading early. But I wonder if an early trade-in will allow me to secure this whole region here and actually start generating stuff effectively. I think it might actually be in my best interest to do that. And maybe I can even trade in and eliminate blue. If blue doesn't trade. Because presumably, no, blue's probably bottom left still. So I won't put my eggs in that basket. But if it's the 10 trade, I actually think I normally don't condone trading in early. But if 3 of the other players are going to trade in early, that is tough. We would have gotten an extra troop on this turn. I don't want black behind me. I don't actually want any of these players behind me. So we are going to do this right now. We are going to trade in early to get our extra troops. And hopefully knock these players out from behind me. And normally you're like, oh, Seaman, you want to kill guard. But I'm so weak in this board right now. That I think I'm better off just securing my bonus. Like so. Getting back to cap. And we get a joker, so we can even potentially target blue. Black is only getting 8. So black did lose his original capital. And then we gave him a better set, so we may even have the ability to eliminate yellow on this next turn if he goes really haywire over here and yellow ends up on this 2 as his lone remaining position. Now I'm hoping pink doesn't have the bonus here. He does have the bonus. Hopefully he aggresses red and not me. He might have enough troops already stacked next to me here. I mean, if you leave that next to him, I'm going to hit you and break you. All right. That's idiotic, man. That is so stupid. Is this the end of yellow? Puts 1 here. If he hits black, I might be in decent shape. Into the corner. This is so insanely dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. Red's getting 19. How is red getting 19? Red must have taken Expedition Command. Like behind here. But yeah, anytime you put the troops in front of a player like this, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane to me. Now, if blue doesn't trade, I think I try to eliminate blue first. I don't even know. Yellow might be hiding it here in the corner. No, it trades. Okay. Blue does trade, so this isn't even worth it. This might even eliminate yellow. This could be really, really bad for the yellow player. I need it to get in here and knock black out of here so I can feel comfortable making this move into pink. But if you leave these troops against my cap, like, you're not going to have a fun time. It did not knock black out of here. Okay. I know he won't have a trade-in, so... I just needed black. Black's going to get a ton of troops. Yeah. I needed black away from me. That's why I did that. Blue will presumably break, open me up, and potentially to an elimination. silly play by pink to leave those troops in front of me. You back them up, you're fine. The moment you put them there, you're getting hit. And he's probably going to break me and open me up again, and then you're just going to get hit again. He's going to try to slow roll my cap. Okay. I don't understand. I don't love questioning the intelligence of my opponents a lot of the times, but if that's how this opponent is going to play, you're going to be questioned over and over again. And now I don't have to hit a giant stack. I got incredible dice on that, by the way. Just crazy. Like, I lost 7 on a 16. That's nuts. Red's getting 18 still. So because pink is capped in here, I know that red is holding this and then capped here. And I believe the only thing that makes sense if black has 3 caps is that red is holding this down here. Now the issue is that yellow is likely still in the launch pad then. Black might be hiding him in here. These guys might be buttering him up for an elimination. So it seems like pink is going to be primary enemy for me, unfortunately. Now, blue might not actually break me this time. I just wonder how... It's not worth it trying to eliminate it on this turn, but on the next turn it might be for 3 cards. The amount I'm going to have to spend because it doesn't trade me in leaves me too susceptible from a potential trade-in from pink with how high the trade-ins have escalated to. So... that hits me here. I don't care if these attack in here. I don't think it'll attack a 4 on 3, but... I might actually try to butter pink up a little bit on this turn. And by butter him up, I mean take out some of his territories and leave him on a 1-point hold. If he gets the trade-in, then he gets the trade-in. It is what it is. 18 should be enough. I'll do that. I don't know if that'll knock him below enough, but... Extra territories to have to hit. Black getting 16. We have a trade-in. See, I'm wondering if black aggresses... I think yellow is probably cooked. I'm wondering if black aggresses red. That's my most curious thing here. Because it really depends on where the cap is, right? He does get yellow. That's well played. If there's a cap on terminal lobby, this game is going to be very difficult to win. Because... there's no cap card block up here into this general region. It's only pink here. I assume he just comes in and breaks me. If he tries to take the bonus, he doesn't likely get the break. Interesting. He doesn't try to retake the bonus. That's very interesting. Red is getting 18 still. So what this tells me with yellow gone is that red is in expedition command. There's no other explanation for it if black has 3 caps. Now there could be, well, yellow held this bonus, so blue wouldn't be in here, and I don't think it's in the wheel. Blue is actually, oh, okay. Blue is holding terminal A. Presumably this bot breaks me then, right? 7 on 3, break. Maybe both of these spots. 7 on 3, okay. Both spots. Okay, understood. Now, I would like to hide this bot, if possible. Or do I just eliminate... I don't think I want to eliminate it. I need to keep myself protected in case one of these guys trades. 25 is enough. And the whole idea here... yeah, I think I like... something like that, I think works. Don't bother with pink. Black getting 23 now. So to me, 23 is 6, 6, and triple cap, right? And maybe the 4 as well? No, it wouldn't be that. 6, 6, and triple cap. And then red's trading with him in here. So that territory. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then this one. I think pink has learned his lesson. That he also just doesn't have the means to, like, do anything crazy to me. I don't think he'll finish this with a hit into here. Yeah, he doesn't. He even fortifies away. So I'm fine with that. I think establishing a decent rapport between the two of us at this point is not a bad idea. I have a trade-in without the Joker. That's massive, in my opinion. My hope here is that red tries to eliminate blue and then sees all of my material down here thinking that I went for it and doesn't try to finish. Because I will trade to eliminate blue, especially if it trades on 3, then bummer. I'm really hoping it doesn't trade on 3. Although I think it already did. The fact that it hasn't placed troops yet is not promising for me. It does not. Okay, that's big. That is really big. 6. This gets here. Dump everything over here. Don't really want to get card blocked, but... $20 on red's cap? What is he doing? Is this it? Nope. Alright. That's fine. So we fed that to blue. Red's cap is incredibly undefended. Or we fed that to black, I mean. I'm wondering if he clears red out from behind him. He'll also get blue on this. Red's cooked. He might even be able to kill red here. He only got 16, so red came in here and broke him. And then blue must just exist in here. Doesn't kill blue. Unless blue's somehow up in red's bonus here and he never knocked him out. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me. He could totally go steal red's cap. Trap red behind black. Red's getting 19. Wow. Alright, so I fed blue to red. Because black didn't take it there for some reason. I mean, this cap is crazy. I'm holding way more than I have any right to here. I'm going to get way too many troops on this next turn, and it's going to scare my opponents, and I don't love that. So I went for the elimination, knowing, like, okay, I might fail this. If I fail it, it is what it is. That was kind of my mindset. I'm very surprised red made a move to exist back here. He does get the elimination. I mean, I helped him there. Although, if we trap him behind black, because this cap is not... I don't know why, but this cap is not well defended. There you go. Why are you hitting me? I don't understand going bad there. But, I mean, he locked his cap off. That's fine, I suppose. Black's back to 23. And trades on 3. So he's going to knock red out behind him then. That's what this tells me. Why let him sit back here, right? And then you can, whatever caps he had defended back here, he brings everything forward. Black likely wins this game now from this position unless he gets card blocked. Which is basically only possible by myself and pink with a trade area back here. Very well played by black. I mean, leverage the position you have. Can't believe this was only a 20 cap with how they were getting that bonus since like turn 2, right? They put it maybe 1 turn's worth of troops here and then stacking back here. Oh? He actually pulled defense away. So red lost the whole bonus here, but he didn't, like, black pulled that away. And then red doesn't trade. What? I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna actually open Red's cap up to see if I can help him. Because if he trades now, I open him up to Black. Black gets 31. Launchpad C in territory, that would be my guess. Doesn't have the full +6, or Red is still in Launchpad C. But presumably whatever Red put back here, he did not keep. So I tried to butter him up with the trade-in. We don't have a trade without the Joker right now. We do have a very strong capital. I'm worried stuff comes forward. All right, that's not a lot. We do have the set. Positionally, the whole idea here... That's a bummer. The whole idea here was, I don't know, like, what's the point of coming off with a 7 here? Like, obviously you want to take a peek, but I'm not sure what that accomplishes. The hope is that Red trades. The trade is barely high enough to hit this. And then he comes and slams this out of anger. And I capitalize off that. That's why I opened it. That's not the hit you should be taking. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. That is literally exactly what I wanted to happen. And Pink's not... Oh, Pink is open. That's fine, though. Red does not trade off of this. Presumably this is costly. The trade-in is worth 60. I can fortify most of this over here. I think this cap is better. He doesn't defend here? He does not defend here at all. Here's what we're going to do. I'm not worried about eliminating Red right now. I'm going to leave like 20 on this. Pink gets the red kill here. My hope is that Black comes and opens this and feeds himself to me. I had good dice until the end there. I lost one. This one killed me. And I won't have a trade in here. He will trade off of this. He can probably roll me. He knows. Wow, he actually knows I pulled off that. That's crazy. I mean, I went positionally over here because at the end of the day, I can card block this player. Does he know that this is the end of Red? It's going to be a tough spot to win here, that's for sure. Yeah, might as well. I should have left some of Red back here. I took a risk. I failed a 2-on-1 at the very end of that. That is tough. That is really brutal. Come on, give me a juicy 1v1 here, Pink. I need him to not get into here. I need to hope for a dude, and I need to hope for Black to not have a trade. I'll tell him well played. In the hopes that he doesn't hit me. I want him to hit this. He loses the game if he hits this. Alright, sweet. I don't have a dude, but I'll get enough troops, I think, to just get through that. Hopefully. Is he just going to take one so he has extra... Yeah, he's taking one so he has extra cards, which gives me a bunch of extra troops. Alright, we go into a 1v1. I am not letting black live on 4 cards, that is for sure. Okay. Ah. So black rolled the turn 1 capital. Black rolled the turn 1 capital. What do I make of that? Oh, I'll have a trade either way. We may as well just trade 1 territory position. Now we get a fun little card block challenge because he's got so many cards back here. And he gets 32. I will get more than that, I think. My cap is open. I don't care that he sees that. This is an interesting 1v1 situation where he is obviously much larger than me. Pulling these forward. I mean, he should knock me out of here. This is a tough spot to navigate. I do have a trade on 3. What he should do is he should take me fully out of here and not take any more cards beyond that to force me to lock my cap off. I have a plan. It does involve opening this capital, though, unfortunately. That's where you should stop. Trades are how high? 90? Not enough to get through this. He actually fortified away. I'm not going to set. I have a strategy, though. Honestly? I think that works. We both got 42. This is where I figured he'd take his cards. If I can win this cap, this is why I don't love what he's doing here. If I can win this, I'm in pretty decent shape. He doesn't break me. 42 though. It's not an easy block. So this is actually tactical. This is a tactical play because if he doesn't hit this and he chooses to take a card in a separate spot and he doesn't trade and he doesn't add to this, I can theoretically win this with my trade-in. Presumably he will add to this. Yes. But if he comes and hits the 51, I don't like that play. I don't like what he's doing right now. The more splits you do here, the better this is for me. This presumably swings a huge amount of troops to here, right? It's Anything less than 150, he loses. Yeah, you lose that position. I think that was exactly what I needed to do. Now he's going to have the trade-in. So we give him this territory for free because we have a bunch over here, and now I have him exactly where I need him. The fact that he gave me this, I have him exactly where I want him. I forgot to take him out of this spot, admittedly, but that's fine. The even better part of this is if he comes out this way and does something silly. Pulls a bunch of troops forward. Whoa! Oh my god, that was dice! 49 on 80. Holy cow. I don't have a set. That would not let me hit this. If I had a trade-in, I'd wail on this, but I don't have a trade-in. Honestly, though, I don't think it matters. So now he doesn't have any cards, so he'll be forced to hit through this and then hopefully not have enough to hit the cap here. 100, 135 total. Should not be able to get a cap on either spot. Especially off of this position, because you won't have enough to come hit this. Yeah, 46. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's glorious. I don't even know what his goal is right now. Just knock me below as much as you can. He's fortifying off, but I get the trade in. He doesn't have a set, so... And the problem is, this card over here is forced to open me every time he does this. And now I just set on 3 and I'm golden. I think he's pulling a bunch more off to try to bait me. Now again, he could have a trade on 3 here. Like I just had. Yep, there's the trade on 3. And we're kind of back where we were a second ago. But now I know he doesn't have a set. So I don't think there's much he can really do here. $33. Like, maybe could roll this successfully. But I don't think he has much on cap. I don't think he has much on his capitals at this point. I think that's a mistake. Trade in. I'm going to burn the extra card back here, so I don't have to worry about defending 2 spots. No set. So this is a dicey spot to be in, because he could theoretically come roll this. I have the wraparound, though. And I can follow him if he comes and hits this. He's just getting too many troops right now. I think that's part of the problem. honestly. Is this a cap run? This is a cap run. I didn't even notice. Good game, bro. Oh, I forgot I had that pathing. I forgot I had that pathing. I went up to check because I'm like, he's pulled so much stuff off, bro. I think he is riding on the coattails of this giant stack, and I think that's all he has left. And I was right. And I'm so glad I took that risk because he may have had a set there, and that would have been very bad. Wow, we flipped that perfectly. I failed the blue kill early. That was fine. We fed him the red kill, which was terrible. I thought I had enough troops for it. Evidently, I did not. Solid game lobby of players. I understood why yellow stuck with it. Intermediate on black. Master on pink. Pink was a good player. This is the biggest mistake I think, and this is what I'm going to leave you guys with. The biggest mistake I think that master level players who haven't quite made the leap to GM make. They do a lot of good stuff. Pink did a lot of good stuff in this game. Stacking stuff in front of somebody's cap when you should know that they've captured the bonus below their capital. If I hadn't captured the bonus, I totally understand stacking in front of me there. But if you're going to throw troops in front of somebody's cap, good and bad players alike are going to slap that stuff. They're going to slap it. I slap it because I don't want it sitting next to me. And I know that if you're going to get 15 troops, I'd rather you get 6. So that's why I did that. Unfortunate for blue that he got his cap rolled, but he did cap behind. I think he was the one that capped behind black. Maybe yellow did, because black didn't actually have the bonus here. So it's very possible that yellow actually was the one cap back here and then stole blue's cap out in the middle, which was an incredible cap. Blue picked a great cap, but shout out to all these players. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.